All right, I don't know if you guys heard, but today, August 3rd, on a Wednesday, 2K decided they wanted to drop some crazy amount of news. So, on the video today, I'm gonna go over some gameplay features, some AI gameplay, some defensive features that were added, a lot new badges that 2K23 has in store for you guys. Listen, it's a jam-packed video, so make sure y'all lock in because I got y'all with all the information. So, as you guys can see right here, we're gonna go ahead and start off with the offensive gameplay. Listen guys, there's a lot of stuff, so make sure y'all lock in with the kid, alright? Before we even get completely into the video, make sure y'all go ahead and drop a sub and a like on the channel so we can keep growing, because I got way more 2K23 stuff coming your way. Alright, so let's get to it. So right here, you already see they upgraded the Pro Stick. So let's go through it. It says internally we refer to the new mechanics as double throw. Flicking the Pro Stick in a direction, letting it go to the center, and then quickly moving the Pro Stick back in the same direction and switch backs. Flicking the Pro Sticks in a direction, letting it center, and then quickly moving the Pro Stick in the opposite direction. These gestures introduce a lot of new weapons for both shooting and ball handling. Okay, so they add some Pro Stick stuff. Usually in the past 2K, when they add like Pro Stick stuff, they're not as effective. So the only thing that was really effective was like the dunking, but when you try to shoot with the Pro Stick, it really wasn't that great. Let's see how the ball handling works with the Pro Stick. Let's see if you're able to take them off in the settings or not. So that's actually something, you know, if somebody knows Mike Wang out there, make sure y'all go ahead and ask him that on Twitter. Let's see, so flex on the rim. For dunking, the meter skill dunks for NBA 2K22, ability to force difficult dunks in traffic with time shot meters return, but new commands allow us to expand the dunking control to let you dunk exactly how you want without accidentally firing off a skill dunk you weren't expecting. When driving to the basket with sprint trigger held, the new Pro Stick control map for dunks is as follows. So basically, you're able to control the dunk that you want to come out with the Pro Stick, you know? So previously you hold the stick back and you get an animation that you didn't want. So now, if it's almost like a cheat code almost, this is what it looks like. So up with two hands, right, strong hand, left, weak hand, down, rim hang, up, flashy two hands, down, up, flashy one hand, up, down, normal skill dunk with meter, down, rim hang, skill dunk with meter. So guys, basically you have control. This is what this is explaining. Oh, let's watch this little clip right here. Let's watch this little clip. So it's just Zion just hanging on the rim, basically showing us that you can control if you want to hang on the rim. That's exactly what that's explaining. If you want to hang on the rim, or if you want to choose a flashy dunk or one-handed dunk, it's completely up to you. So you basically have more control of the dunking. Let's move on to the next one, guys. If I'm moving too fast, please understand there's a lot of information that has to come through, and I don't want to make this video 2 hours long. All right, so finesse your way to the rack. So this is basically for layups. They added a new layup package. They added a new layup animation. Basically, like now you can get contact layups. It's easier to do Euro steps. So let's see what it says here. So for slashers who want to finish with a little bit more finesse, this is more for like guards and stuff. Double throw gestures are used for a hop step layup, while switchback gestures are used for Euro step and cradle layups, which feels very natural. A simple hold left or right will perform an all-new set of quick scoop layups. Ooh, so like, you know, like little scoop layup underneath. Instead of going in and try to dunk it all the time, you can finesse it a little bit, you know? Okay, I like this. Let me know what y'all guys think about this. These are great, especially for guards, small guards who want to quickly flip the ball up around the defender before they can react and block the shot. So you can get creative with it. You can definitely get creative with it. Let's watch this little clip right here that they have. Devin Booker That's like a little finesse layup. Okay, so what it seems like is that they have contact layups. So that's also another thing I read. Now you have a little, you have contact layups, much like you have the contact dunks. So now the question is, what does your driving layup have to be in order to get those contact driving layups? So right here, this is great right here. So I don't know if you guys remember when I broke down the reaction video to the gameplay trailer, whatever the case was, when Giannis just basically pushed PJ Tucker out the way and just dunked it on him. So it says here, for the bigger / stronger players, you'll also experience a lot of new contact layups, contact that shows what should happen when players like Giannis Antetokounmpo plows through everyone in their path. In addition, we've added several new layup packages for both new gen, current gen, including Devin Booker, Joel Embiid, Allen Iverson, Magic Johnson, Jokic, Zach LaVine, John Morant, Bird, Deanna, and more. For post players, for you post players out there, double throws can be used for post drop steps and hop shots. Switchback gestures will give you shimmy shots and hooks. There are a bunch of new signature post shots and hooks to choose from this year as well. So they put an emphasis a little bit on post scoring, guys. I remember I told you guys on the trailer from my last video on 2K23 that they probably added a few more post moves. They took some focus on the post, work and offensive type of setting, and they actually, made it something. So if you guys watched my last video, you guys would have known. Let's see. Combined mesmerizing skill move. Ball handlers are going to enjoy comboing up in NBA 2K23. I like this because if y'all know, I am a PG at heart. Woo! And I like the So let's see. It says, as the new gestures combo give you even more options for your arsenal, switchback gestures will now perform dictated signature double cross and hesitations, cross combo moves that you can assign as a part of moving crossover signature package, which has grown from 15 options to 28. Ooh, we getting more sigs. Let's go, man. Yo, I can't wait. Learning the speed of your stick throws, the timing of your signature animation is especially important now. Ooh, so now you gotta really be good with the sticks. You know what I'm saying? You can change your player move signature up, your sides up by rocking. Okay, so this is basically just telling us how to attack the basket, put rhythm dribbling together and stuff like that. Let's see what it says here. While it's fun to clown your opponents with a flurry, flashing dribbles, we don't want to encourage players to dribble the entire shot clock out while their teammates fall asleep. Energy will deplete much quicker when spamming too many moves together, so it's important to be efficient and not play with your food too long. Listen, guys, they always say that, and let's go ahead and watch this little clip. And as we watch the clip, listen, guys, they always say that the stamina is gonna go down a lot faster, whatever. But every year, somebody always figures out a way to basically go ahead and, just dribble out the shot clock, 24 seconds, and boom, throw up a last-minute shot and make it. So I don't know. They've been saying that for years. So let's see when the game comes out. Adrenaline boost. Ooh, this is something new that they added to the game, guys. Another new feature to prevent over dribbling in the concept of adrenaline boost. There are 3 available boosts per player per possession, shown as 3 small bars under the stamina meter. Okay, so let's see. Let's take a look at this little clip right here. Lonzo Ball dribbling. So you guys see that right there? How it's draining? I guess that's his adrenaline boost. No. That's his stamina. The adrenaline boost is right below that. So let's take another look at that. So the stamina is draining right now, and then you have his adrenaline boost, which is right below that. So I'm assuming boosts are consumed every time you perform a hard go or explosive sprint launch. Once your 3 boosts are gone, you'll notice that your speed and acceleration decrease significantly for remainder of the possession. As with dribble combos, it's important to play smart basketball and be efficient with your movement rather than zigzagging back and forth aimlessly trying to get around the defense. So basically you have a stamina on a stamina. That's basically what it seems like. I don't know how quickly the adrenaline boost recovers. So this kind of like, I guess, made it, I don't know. I gotta see it, I gotta play the game, I gotta get a feel for it. I gotta see what's going on, because to me it seems like you got two boosts, like 2 stamina bars basically, and if you run out of that second one, is basically over, like you have nothing left. More authentic shooting also gets some nice upgrades for NBA 2K23 and in NBA 2K22. Success from the outside was heavily weighted towards coverage. If you can get an open look, you can balance out poor rating and inaccurate timing. This year, we wanted a more authentic shooting model that captures the essence of a great NBA shooter's capabilities. Ooh, this sounds great. So what it seems like is that whites are not gonna go in as often, guys. Oh man, yo, this is what? So let's see. So this is just explaining, you know, the history of it. Shot speed. So how quickly the shot gets to its ideal release point. Release height, how high the shot is released. Defensive immunity, how effective the shot is against defensive contest. Time and impact. So this seems to me like this is part of the pro stick. If you use square, I don't think you have that much, you know, control over your shots. So I guess this is referring more to the pro stick. I could be wrong. I could be misreading this. Let me know in the comments below if you guys, you know, got another idea from what this is. So I guess there's a new, there's 5 different meters now that you can use. That's one of them. Then you have another one right here. Let's see. Then you have that one. Then you have the straight meter. And then you have the one below you. Like in 2K16 or 17, whichever, I forgot which one it was, but yeah. So let's see. Yeah, see, so this is basically like more of when they're talking about the last section, what I was just reading, basically they're just talking about the pro stick. If you use the pro stick on the controller, you have more control of your shots in a sense. Nobody really uses that. Everybody just uses square and just times their shot. So I don't know. I mean, if you use it, it's completely up to you. This applies to you. Facilitate the offense. Ooh, I like this one because I'm a PG. So let's go ahead and go through it. For playmakers out there, you'll find some new tools at your disposal as well. The lead to the basket pass makes its return to new gen so that it's in works the same way as current gen, allow you to simply press and hold triangle, Y or triangle, to get your receiver to cut to the basket. Okay, so this is for the AI. Okay. Another alternative is a new spot or pass mechanic. What does that mean? If you press and hold B or circle, the receiver you're pointing with a left stick, a V, a quick. Okay, so this is more like AI passing and control. My players can also equip signature passing styles to mimic some of the best floor general of all time, including, ooh, so now you have passing styles. Oh man, this is gonna get crazy, man. Oh man, this is gonna get crazy. Defensive gameplay. Let's get into the defense, because a lot of people had a lot of questions about NBA 2K22 and how the defense was programmed there. So now that we're getting NBA 2K23, people were looking for a brighter side on the defensive side. To all my locks out there, this is for y'all right here, man. Let's see, so we have shot defense received a nice overhaul for NBA 2K23. Up until last year, we used a simple shot defense calculation that looked at 2 specific points: the location of the defender when shot started and the proximity of the ball at a release. It worked well, but also had its shortcomings. If the defender's hand or arm moves slightly into bad position right at that point of our shot release calculation, you can get a bad coverage score even though it looked like a very good contest. This year we've created a system that evaluates the defensive player's contesting hand throughout a window of shooting motion. This larger sample set provides way more accurate results and helps line up the coverage numbers to what players expect based on what seeing happening on the screen. Ooh, I like this. I like this for all my locks. This is for y'all right here. On-ball defense for the floor game. On-ball defensive movement and body ups received a major refresh with new content that more accurately this one-on-one interactions. You'll also notice a new indicator on ball handler when guarding a precision. This is the new defensive shading mechanics. The 3 bars on the indicator represent 3 zones: straight up, shade left, shade right. The zone the defender is shown in the red. If the ball handler attempts to attack a red lane, they'll cut it off loose. Wait, I wonder, so okay, so I guess underneath, like so the defender will show basically like red, or like, you know, basically to help them out, position themselves a lot better to defend the ball handler, right? So now I'm wondering if the ball handler can see this, if the offense can see this, or is it just the defensive side that can see this part right here? That's a great question. Let's see. Great defenders can anticipate where a ball handler is attacking and will now be more clearly rewarded for it. The shading system works for both on-ball defenders guarding the perimeter as well as the post, and does a good job communicating to both off. Okay. So you can communicate that to your defense, to your teammates and stuff like that. Okay. I like this. Shot blocking. For NBA 2K23, blocks have been tuned to a more realistic level, leading to much more predictable outcomes with right players making appropriate stops when timing their blocks attempts well. No more small guards pulling off LeBron James level chase down blocks like last year. You'll also notice a distinct improvement in ball security for good dunkers. Ooh, so you're not sitting here getting ripped if you're a good dunker, and you're not sitting here having a 6'1" player having a chase down block like LeBron. So you don't gotta worry about that. Then again, let's see when the game comes out. In the past, risky trying to pull off a tomahawk and back scratcher, which with defenders even remotely nearby. We've made some changes to encourage good dunkers to use a great dunk package, feeling the reward and highlighting real dunks. So basically, you're gonna be able to get off these tomahawk dunks. Dunks and back scratching dunks that we weren't able to use because everybody in 2K22 abused the quick drops and the front dunks. Basically, nobody wanted to get blocked. It was so easy to block a tomahawk dunk. The only problem I see with this is that you may have the proper, like, let's just say you're a defender and you're coming down with a chase down block, and I feel like once you have the tomahawk dunk, you're gonna cock it all the way back, and it's gonna show an animation where the defensive player's hand goes right through the ball, and it's gonna piss a lot of people off. I can already tell. So let's see. Steals and ball strips, they improved on that. So if you're a smaller defender, quick hands can just be as effective as slowing down slashers and bigs. Okay, so you can, steal the ball, strip them, just like the other one. Basically, they just improved a little bit. All right, well, that was it for that. So let's take a look at the badges, builds, and takeovers. This is the exciting part, guys. Let's take a look at this. So let's see. It says this year the major goals of my player builder were refinement, polish, and balance. You still have complete control of the build, any type of player you want, but the new builder ensures that all builds, regardless of the size or specialty, are fun and balanced. I feel like this is referring to like glitch build. That's maybe why they didn't patch it. Maybe because now they allow you to create those builds. I don't know. That can mean a lot. That's pretty like, they kind of leave it for you to kind of think about it, right? So let's see. 5v5 environment used last year to test work in progress players build is now accompanied by a 3v3 environment. All right, so you know how you guys tested out the builds last year or in 2K22 and in previous years in the 5v5 settings. Now you can test them out in a 3v3 if you're a park player. If you're making your build for the park, you can try it out in a 3v3 setting. Yo, this is great right here. I think that's a great implement to the game. Like, a lot of people wanted to see what their player was like in the 3v3 setting opposed to a 5v5. So that's great. So let's see, another huge addition to the build system is that animations purchases will now be accounted bounded rather than specific. Okay, so basically now when you buy an animation, you know how in 22 you'll buy like a celebration and you can only get it on one player. Now it goes through all your players. So if you buy an animation like a dribble sig for a player in one season, you'll have it, and then you want to make another player like 2 or 3 seasons later, that player will still have those dribbling animations, which makes sense. You're paying, you know, your VC for it. For current gen users, you're no longer limited to the pie chart build system. No more pie chart, guys. No more pie charts. Woo! For current gen players. So now you guys will be able to use the same builder system as next gen. So new gen badge system. This is new gen, not current gen. New gen. Alright? So for y'all current gen, make sure if y'all got a PS5, go ahead and play. Come on, man. Please. Please. Alright guys, so basically there are 16 badges per attributes category. 8 in tier 1, 4 in tier 2, and 4 in tier 3. Tier 1 badges are the least powerful for your player, but also cost the least amount of badge points. Okay, so now they broke up the tiers and what badges cost. So basically, like, if you have a really good badge, let's just say, I don't know, Deadeye, maybe it could be in like tier 3. So now you're using way more badge points to get that badge, opposed to, like, you know, just adding the badges how you would before, you know. Motive behind the changes is to encourage players to make some tough choices when creating their badge recipes, make loadouts more valuable as feature, and bring a better overall balance to the badge game in general. Okay, so now these are the categories of the new badges that they added to the game and some of the badges they removed. So for finishing, you have Slithery, makes it easier to gather through traffic, avoiding collision and strips. Masher increases ability to finish inside layups over defenders. Aerial Wizard, ability to successfully complete alley-oops and putbacks. Bully, like Giannis, like I told you guys, like I showed you guys in the gameplay reaction that I had on my last video when Giannis pushed off PJ Tucker and dunked on him. So Bully, like Giannis and LeBron, able to finish strong by bulldozing through traffic. They removed hook specialist. Nobody really used that. For shooting, now you have Agent 3, ability to hit difficult 3-point shots off the dribble. Okay, I feel like that's gonna be real cheesy, by the way. Midi Magician, improved ability to knock down mid-range jumpers off the bounce or out the post like MJ. Okay. Amped, reduces the shooting attribute penalty when fatigued and when moving excessively prior to shooting. So basically, like, this is what I was talking about earlier. If you're dribbling the clock for 24 seconds and then you decide to shoot the ball, this might be the counter to it. Just saying. Claymore increases the spot-up shooter's ability to knock down, catch, and shoot jumpers the longer they remain stationary prior to the shooting. Nobody's gonna use that. I don't know why they keep adding that to the game. They need to just take that out the game. I don't know. But anyways, Comeback Kid, improved ability to shoot perimeter jumpers when trailing in the game. Okay, so basically like clutch shooter in a sense. Let's see. Hand down, man down, makes an outside shooter even deadlier if opponent fails to get a hand up in their face. So no more ghost contest, basically. You can't just run around without having your hands up and contesting. We all know ghost contest was something real in NBA 2K22 and in previous 2K. So now if you don't have your hand up, this badge will help you make a shot. So now you really have to, you know, pick that up. Space Creator, I feel like we have that badge. Formerly a playmaking badge. Okay, so now okay, so it was a playmaking badge before, now it's a shooting badge. And it boosts the ability to hit step back jumpers and hop shots. Also will cause defenders to stumble more often. Ooh, okay, so they added that to the shooting opposed to the playmaking. It's the same badge. So now they added back limitless range and they took off chef and limitless spotter. Thank you, 2K, thank you. An old favorite returns, making shooters more effective with any shot attempt from 3-point range. Let's go, man. And the badges they removed were Chef, Hot Zone Hunter, Lucky, number 7, which was a very good badge. I'm kind of pretty upset that they removed that. Mismatch Expert was moved to playmaking. Set Shooter was finally taken off the game, but for some reason, Claymore is basically the same thing. So, I don't know. Sniper, they took out Sniper. For you guys that like to shoot whites, no more Sniper and Limitless Spot Up. Playmaking, you have Killer Combo, improves the dribbler's effectiveness with size up. Dribble moves, basically a combination of last year's quick chain and tight handles. Okay. Clamp Breaker helps the ball defender win more one-on-one body pump confrontation. So for you 1v1 players or for you stage players that just like the ISO. Vice Grips improves ball security immediately after securing the rebounds for you big men that, you know, get the rebound. You try to throw a pass down the court and these flukies, man, these flukies were just taking over the game. But anyways, Mismatch Expert, which was formerly a shooting badge, this badge now helps smaller guards break down defenders when mismatched one-on-one. So if a big man's on you, you can break them down. But I wonder what that does though. Does that like stun them or like, I don't know. That's you know, it doesn't really explain much what it really does. So some of the badges that they removed: Bullet Passer, Downhill, Glue Hand, Stop and Go. Let's see. Now for the defense and rebounding, some of the badges that they added were Anchor, a crucial badge for last line of defensive bigs, proves ability to block and contest shots in the paint. Box Out Beast helps rebounders win box out battles on both offensive and defensive side of the situation. Workhorse, the Pat Bev badge that boosts your ability to hustle down 50-50 balls and play hard-nosed defense without getting tired. Ooh, that sounds crazy. Glove, named after legendary defender Gary Payton, helps you strip players as they gather for shots and poke. Ooh, so now you could strip jump shots? Nah, imagine. You don't even, oh my God. You could strip jump shots? Is that what that means? 2K, come on, man. Let me know something. Challenger, improves the effectiveness of perimeter shot contest. Okay, and then they removed defensive leader. I don't think anybody really used that. So let's see. Team Takeover redesigned. What? Let's take a look at what that means. So while the primary and secondary takeover remains the same, Team Takeover has been redesigned. In the last couple of versions, a player would activate Team Takeover for the entire team and make everybody hot after filling up the primary and secondary, and then Team Takeover meters in sequential order. The NBA 2K23 Team Takeover works as a cooperative team system with the entire team sharing a single meter. Each player on the team has an equal portion that they're responsible for filling up by performing well on the court and being good teammates. Once each player has filled up their portion of the meter, Team Takeover automatically fires off for the entire team. The new design makes a lot more sense and does a better job representing what it means to be hot as a team. Yo, that makes sense. Like, a lot of people are like, yo, this is so stupid, but if you guys know, if you guys play Pro-Am or you guys play Park or Stage or wreck or anything like that. In reality, it was really up to the big man to get, you know, rebounds, pass outs, and make maybe like one shot, and you'll get team takeover. So now that it's an overall collective unit thing, everybody has to be performing in some sense in order to get team take. And you guys know that when you have team take, it's extremely overpowered. So it makes it a lot more difficult to get it, which makes a lot of sense, in my opinion. Everybody has, you know, is entitled to a different opinion. In my opinion, I think this is great. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. AI gameplay, so they improve some offensive improvements on the AI. We're not gonna go through that because we're gonna be here all night. Defensive improvement, closing remarks, you know, and they're just talking about certain stuff that, you know, 2K23 stuff. But yeah, guys, that's it right there. They added a lot of new features, and also I want to include here that Mike Wang said that they took real player percentage off. So for you guys that use real player percentage, it's over. You got a timey shot now. So come on, man, let's get it together. 2K23 is lit. I got you guys with more news, so make sure you go ahead and drop a sub and drop a like on the video. Make sure you guys leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think of it. I know it was a long video, but guess what? For those that stuck out, I love y'all, man, for real. So it's your boy, New York Minute, and I'm out. Peace.